Bonjour, aujourd'hui nous allons étudier les pronoms démonstratifs. Ça c'est quelque chose de nouveau pour le français 3. La leçon pour aujourd'hui, nous allons discuter qu'est-ce que c'est un pronom démonstratif en anglais et en français, quels sont les démonstratifs pronoms en français et comment est-ce qu'on utilise un pronom démonstratif en français. Premièrement, qu'est-ce que c'est un pronom démonstratif? Nous savons qu'un pronom, ça remplace un nom. Et un pronom démonstratif, ça remplace un nom que vous avez déjà discuté. Par exemple, en anglais, les pronoms démonstratifs sont this one, that one, those, and those ones. Alors, en anglais, ce sont les pronoms démonstratifs. Mais en français, comme toujours, les pronoms démonstratifs doivent avoir l'agrément du nombre et du genre avec le nom qu'ils remplacent. Par exemple, en anglais, on utilise this one, that one, those ones. So in English, we use this, that, those, and it doesn't make a difference whether we're talking about something that's singular or plural, and we don't have masculine or feminine in English. But in French, it does make a difference. So in French, if you're talking about a noun that is singular and masculine, you're going to use celui, which can mean this one, that one, or the one. If you're talking about something that is singular and feminine, you're going to use celle, which can mean this one, that one, or the one. If you're talking about something that is plural and masculine, you're going to use ce, which can mean these, those, or the ones. And if you're talking about something that is plural and feminine, you're going to use celle, which can mean these, those, or the ones. It's important to copy all of these down and make note of what gender and number each one refers to because it does make a difference in French. So now that we've figured out which one we use where, how do we use them? So for example, you would use them to shorten questions like this one. So here we have an example question where it says, quel film préférez-vous? Le film triste ou le film heureux? So which movie do you prefer, the sad film or the happy film? Rather than repeating film, film, film over and over, we can use demonstrative pronouns to replace the noun since we're already talking about it here. It's important to remember, like we've talked about in the past, that we don't use pronouns if we're not already talking about the noun because then people don't know what you're talking about and it gets confusing. You can only use it to replace a noun that you're already talking about, which works because we say film here in the first question. So we could change this to say, quel film préférez-vous? Celui triste ou celui heureux? That way we're not as repetitive, we don't have to keep saying le film over and over. So this would translate to, which movie do you prefer? The sad one or the happy one? And we do this all the time in English. You probably don't realize it, but you do this all the time in English. So now we're just moving that to French. So another example could be saying, mes pulls sont ceux de PMA. So my sweaters are those from PMA. Rather than saying my sweaters are sweaters from PMA, it's a little bit cleaner this way. You're not repeating yourself as much. And here you're using the demonstrative pronoun in the same sentence as the noun it's replacing, mes pulls. So again, it's important to note that it's okay to do this here because we know what this object is that we're talking about. If we did not have this in the sentence and we didn't have it in a sentence right before and we hadn't already been having a conversation about it, it would be a little bit more confusing. So it's important to keep that in mind. One last thing to add on, we can make these a little bit more specific if we're talking about something that's near or far. If we add si or la at the end of one of our demonstrative pronouns. So for example, if celui means this one or that one, celui-ci is like this one here, and celui-là is that one there. So this is commonly used in questions like if somebody's pointing to a book and you want to say, oh, this one here or that one there. This just makes it a little bit more specific. So for example, quelle chemise porterez-vous, celui-ci ou celui-là? That would mean like which shirt will you wear, this one here or that one there. It just adds a little bit more specificity to our demonstrative pronouns. Et ça c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Make sure your notes are complete so we can practice together in class.